Hello, Cinema Satsang viewers from Kerala, from Assam, from all over India, and from all over the world, new viewers. I don't know whether to smile or to cry because, as we all know, this is a very bad time for humanity. We are going through a severe crisis, but we are human beings and we see light at the end of the tunnel. We always have hope, and we hope to come out of this crisis stronger and as better human beings. In the meanwhile, we all have to do our jobs and in whatever we are doing in the best way possible, however we can, in the best way we can. And my job here is to tell you the good and bad of cinema at Cinema Satsang. So, which is what I'm going to continue to do. Today, we are going to review a film, an Assamese film, Bulbul Can Sing by Rima Das. If you remember, we had done the review of Village Rockstars, a previous film which was India's entry at the Oscars. So, this is the film which she made after Village Rockstars, and it got an award at Mami, and it was, and many other film festivals around the world, many other good film festivals. So, today we are going to review Bulbul Can Sing by Rima Das. Bulbul Can Sing is a story of Bulbul and her teenage friends and how they discover their sensuality, their puberty. It's a story of their puberty growing up and how they discover their sensuality and their first love, the blushes of first love. And when they do that, they are ostracized by society, and so that is the main crux of the story of Bulbul Can Sing. Doesn't seem like it's saying a lot, but it says a lot. It is a very subtle film, and it is a comment on the patriarchal society in Indian villages, in the village of Assam, superstitions. So, it's story of Bulbul, Bonnie, and Suman, two girls and one boy. And the boy is a little effeminate, and their friendship, their bonding, their discovery of their sexuality, their adolescence, and she creates a fantastic sensual atmosphere in the film. Not in the traditional sense sensual, but touching is a very important motive in the film. The film starts with flowers, ends with the skies, and they are feeling the rain on their face, they're touching the bark of trees, they're caressing the goat, applying soap on each other's backs. So this whole the the purity and beauty of nature, of sensuality, she's trying to bring out in the film, and how this is crushed by the society, by the patriarchal society, by the so called wise society of the adults. So the film is all about that, building the atmosphere of sensuality, and then how that innocence, that sensuality is crushed because we only believe in certain norms. We feel less and impose more, and we are bound by our own orthodoxies and mindsets and conditioning and indoctrinations. Yeah, so Bulbul Can Sing is all about that. So it's a beautiful film, punctuated with some beautiful nature shots, as we all remember Village Rock Stars. So the story is not the main, the story is there, but बड़े प्यार से बड़े अच्छे से इसको बनाया गया है फिर से जैसे पहले उन्होंने बनाया था टाइम लेकर सब कुछ वो खुद ही करती हैं कैमरा एडिटिंग ऑफ कोर्स डायरेक्शन और काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें करती हैं खुद ही तो इस तरह की ये फिल्म है बहुत ही प्यारी फिल्म है और आप ज़रूर देखिए इसको नेटफ्लिक्स पे अवेलेबल है और लैंग्वेज पेस है harsh है the film is quite harsh in the end but it has a redeeming quality about it with some beautiful nature shots and to signify that there is hope, sunlight, rainbow, and a smile at the end of the day. Because a tragedy unfolds at the end of the film, uh, and then, but life goes on and the light comes back again. कुछ कुछ चीज़ें मैं आपको छोटी-छोटी चीज़ें बताऊँ इस फ़िल्म के बारे में। जो बुलबुल है, जो प्रोटैगनिस्ट है, बहुत ही प्रिटी लड़की है। उसके पापा चाहते हैं कि वो सिंगर बने, बट जब वो ऑडिशन के लिए जाती है तो द पर्सन सेज़ दैट शी शुड बी एन एक्टर रादर देन अ सिंगर। एंड इन अ पोएम read by her boyfriend, her boyfriend's father is a poet, so he reads out a poem which is very beautiful, that of a from the point of view of a river, and the river says that I am a river, why would I want to be a mountain, so things like that. And she has beautiful long hair, and film की शुरुआत होती है, she's on a swing and she has long hair, and Suman tells her that tie your hair, otherwise the witches will come after you, and the person who commits suicide becomes a witch. So all these the film also tackles a lot of superstitions which the villagers have, that you should not cut your hair on a Saturday, and when a tragedy happens, they blame it on destiny. And actually, this is a big theater film, but unfortunately, it was released for a very short time in very few theaters. There are some nice folk songs in it, and there's one beautiful shot where she's lying down and reading the letter of her boyfriend, and someone is lying behind her and trying to read what is written in the letter. And then her mom tells her that why are you know the because the women also impose the patriarchal mindset. Why are you always angry? Women should be modest. On the other hand, her friend Bonnie and her mom are kind of friends, and her mom applies nail polish on her fingers. And the film also ends with Bonnie's mom and Bulbul in the arms of nature. So as I told you, they climb trees and they touch the bark of trees. They feel the rain on their face, and the moment of the first embrace between a boy and a girl. All these are captured beautifully. And then again, a dialogue is, my mother always tells me what not to do. From the point of view of Bulbul, like always telling me what not to do. So the limiting of girls. And also, she has tackled the character of Suman, the effeminate character, very well. And people make fun of him and people tease him. And Bulbul says, if God would have made them deaf and dumb, what would they have done? Very subtle things, tackling of subjugation of women, tackling of superstitions, patriarchal mindset, this effeminate character. So the film actually says a lot without showing too much. And he says, "What can I do if God made me like this?" And another example of touch was fingers touching the blade of the grass. And the film ends with they take photographs with each other in a studio. That's a very beautiful moment, and this photograph also comes back in the end after the tragedy. And the film ends when Bulbul takes the photograph to Bonnie's mom, who has committed suicide. Yeah, sorry, it's a spoiler alert. Because when they are caught in the with boyfriends, they are beaten up brutally and they are expelled from school. Now, since I've already told you the story, they're expelled from school and Bonnie commits suicide, which is very sad and tragic. And then uh, people, they say that why are you sympathizing now? You bitched about her when they were caught. So so this photograph of the studio and her time with Bonnie's mom and in the arms of nature. So yeah, a harsh film but beautiful and simple storytelling, where nature seems to redeem some of the harshness, and very languid, uh, very beautiful. And she is an auteur. She is an independent filmmaker, auteur, I would call her. I would rate her as one of the best directors in India currently. Reema Das, Gurvinder Singh of Anne Kode Didan, a Punjabi filmmaker, like he makes Punjabi films, and of course Nagaraj Manjule, Serat, and Chaitanya Tamane Kote. So these are few of the directors to look out for in India. I think I've said too much now, so enjoy the film. Bulbul can sing.
হে গধূলি হিয়াৱে গোপাল
So if you like this video, so please like, share, and subscribe to Cinema Satsang. Also, talk to me, talk to us, leave your comments. Let's keep the spirits up and pray hard and try to become better and better humans.